중국에서 열린 2024 배드민턴 월드투어 파이널에서 세계 랭킹 1위 안세영과 태국의 최강자이자 세계 랭킹 10위 수판이다 카테통의 맞대결은 경기 전 많은 스포츠 팬들로부터 큰 기대를 모았습니다. 왜냐하면 안세영은 한국을 대표하는 세계적인 배드민턴 스타로 그녀의 꾸준한 성장과 성실함은 전 세계 많은 팬들에게 큰 감동을 주고 있죠. 또한 카테통 역시 태국의 배드민턴 스타로 작은 체구에도 불구하고 세계적인 무대에서 경쟁력을 보여주고 있기 때문이었는데요. 이 두 선수의 맞대결 소식에 해외 네티즌들의 반응도 매우 뜨거웠습니다. 한팬은 안세영 선수는 항상 놀라웠고 이번 대회에서도 그녀가 또 어떤 스포츠 명장면을 만들지 정말 기대된다. 그녀의 침착함과 기민한 판단력은 정말 탁월하다. 나는 항상 안세영의 경기를 볼 때마다 감탄하게 된다라고 말했습니다. 또 다른 네티즌은 카테통은 스피드와 열정이 매우 대단하며 그녀가 빠르게 코트를 누비며 상대를 압박하는 모습은 언제나 인상적이었다. 그렇기 때문에 나는 이번에 두 선수의 맞대결이 매우 기대된다라며 크게 주목하고 있었습니다. 그렇다면 이번 경기에서 두 선수는 과연 어떤 경기를 펼쳤을까요? 지금부터 자세한 경기 모습들을 함께 확인해 보겠습니다.
Sinan and Banrufan also qualified. Immediate snapback return from Anseong.
Minor for the Korean. She's so well respected.
Oh, she is. In fact, she just won. I said in this week with the goal. She actually came out afterwards and said that
Not playing at the top of her game early. These all three of these points.
Well, she has this natural anticipation learned. She just has the idea of where the shuttle's going to be, where her opponent's going to be, and seems to.
Just that little hold.
And let's not forget, this is still not that, which was a real breakout year, where she didn't have any injury problems and she was unstoppable on court. My here is. Actually, that's not true. She's not the top. No Chen Yufei, of course, in the way. Now on the defense. Oh. Well, it's so easy in a match like this to take all of your focus off her opponent. Supernita's doing as hardest to put enough of defense. That was
just one shot loose at the very end from Anseong.
3-7.
Yeah,
it's not the easiest proposition.
she's hard to put under pressure because she just neutralizes so well.
4-7.
To the scoreboard.
Oh, slips again, Anseong.
Let's welcome all players.
来自中国的刘胜书喊，
More
对阵来自印度的乔丽和杨德利。
what a
Good shot from Katsong.
Let's and find a winner on top of that.
To be all around the court.
Well, if that's the case, if it's on both of those corners, what a return. It's also the touch, you know, when to play the soft shots, when to play the big shots. Again, solid.
Katsong almost has to play at that level consistently every point, and
yeah.
that's going to be the challenge.
That's it.
42, 20 seconds.
So as they get back on court, matches in the group stage. So slightly easier, you could say. But Group B definitely the group to watch. And not
12,
good enough to
9.
be one.
Outside of Anseong, it's really wide open though. And that's
Yamaguchi's been a little bit more muted this year. I mean, she's quite happily let the likes of Anseong and Wang Ji grab the head, and that's the turn that it was always going to be a case of Akane Yamaguchi maybe settling back into the. These ambitious shots. Oh, wonderful from Supernita. Again.
Called out.
Oh, she's going to be lucky. Now she has 5 points up. Oh, wonderful play. Right.
Chances. I like that about the tie. Ooh.
What a great rally.
The way she covered the court and then that final touch.
All the time, as you said.
I'm not sure first gear is quite fair. I think Anseyoung's at least up into third or fourth one on the leg. You know, the leg's moving fast underneath, but what you see is just this vision of perfection.
Always. She played it in anyway.
Yeah, didn't want to take the chance. Brilliant.
I said, wonderful. I just but she really needed to pull up all the stops. Anseyoung back then. Another, he had its own brain. It was that there's just a completeness to the whole.
Yeah, it looks effortless, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Ooh, bit of luck.
15. Game.
Too many. Quite surprised to see the amount of ice, the ice pack on the back of
Care these days of her body because. But I think she's learned a lot.
I don't think so.
Oh no, it didn't. Has already picked up just the biggest tournaments.
I think
She won this in 2020. Once you've won the top honors everywhere, it's really about motivation. It's really about pushing yourself through. She's so easy, and it really isn't.
she has to look after her body, even at 22 years old.
And that's why I think, yeah, there's a lot more emphasis on that. Unforced error count very quickly to the conditions. Be it drift, be it atmosphere.
And whilst you think that doesn't really matter, it does. I remember the first time I had a hit on court at the All England. Compared to the training Venier for
And all
ages,
the lights look.
it's part of their game that they have to get used to that and do it very quickly.
Oh, it's been wonderful variation from brilliant defense from Anseyoung. Again. Just pushes in game. It's got the mid-game interval.
Strength and conditioning to be able to do that, to make it look easy. It was a huge distance to cover. It's landed it. Might be that she's been playing them all day long so far, and they might have been 4 or 5 inches out every time. She
How
doesn't
did she
know.
defend that? So credit to Supanita for getting back into it.
It's gone short off the tape.
Tough Group B for them with Hanue and Akane Yamaguchi, the other 2 players in Group B. So she can, even if she doesn't, is stretched at the moment.
Terrific change of direction, Anseyoung.
Yeah.
Lightning fast, that first initial movement from the split.
6-point buffer in game 2. Had to stretch for that in the last
10 points.
Remember, she was not.
Tong would have got a racket to that otherwise.
Because that's the kind of point.
Oh,
again, brilliant to pick that.
Well played.
Come back.
That's better.
That's wonderful. She the right place at the right time. just out.
So on that cross block working really well.
It's proven now that if you do wait, those points might just come in handy at the end of the week. She could have picked a number of different spots.
9
Got to finish.
Fourteen.
Venice.
안세영
Been called
challenges.
it. It's out.
It's out.
세계 최강자와 태국 최강자의 흥미로운 맞대결 모습. 여러분은 어떻게 보셨나요? 안세영 선수의 놀라운 플레이는 많은 이들에게 강렬한 인상을 남겼습니다. 여기까지 시청해 주셔서 감사합니다.